Yo, what's up, y'all? Looks like we're back outside. Strange. Actually, it was raining and shit, and kind of gloomy out, but feels good out here though. But anyways, I want to go ahead and talk about PlayStation Move and my experiences with the Move so far. A little bit more in depth about these certain games that I have for the Move. Now, the first thing I'm actually going to talk about is a game that actually doesn't use the Move, but would be ideal for it and would make it just straight false. Demon Souls. Yes, Demon Souls right here. This shit would be beast with that shit, son. Beast. I mean, if you think about it, like, let's say you had the nav in your left hand controlling the character and shit, right? And then you have the D-pad here to change between like your magic, your shield, your weapon, and your your items and shit, right? And then you can block just by holding this trigger, and then in order to fight, you use the motion controller to fucking swing and shit, and swing how you want to. The game would instantly be the shit. I would play it a hell of a lot more than I already do. The game would be so fucking nasty. On top of that, adding the whole in-game voice chat, just addictive fucking gaming. And hopefully this project, I forgot what it's called already. Everybody's saying it's like Demon Souls 2 or whatever. Hopefully that incorporates it, maybe, I don't know, but that would be like a fucking dream come true. And then, like, you know, let's say, for those people that play Demon Souls, let's say you bring out your catalyst or something, right? So you bring it out, and then with the catalyst, you know, you pretty much just bring it from here, and you kind of just go like that. You can throw the fucking magic or something, or maybe you just press the button, whatever it may be. You don't want to make it too much of a gimmick, you know, but I think the whole sword thing would be definitely badass with this. It would just be fucking outstanding. So that's kind of my take on a game that I think should utilize PlayStation Move, would actually make it better. People don't understand that having a certain controller scheme makes your game, it really does make your game that much better. Alright, and talking about that, I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna get into this game. I was actually showing my uncle this game yesterday. I was showing him the whole PlayStation Move thing, showing him all about it, and when we were playing it, and he has a Wii, and he loves Resident Evil 4, and he wants to play Resident Evil 5, but he doesn't have a PS3 or an Xbox. So I was like, hey, you gotta get an Xbox PS3, man, you know, go ahead and get one. But you know, he's never got around to getting it. So when he was over here, I was like, you know what, I got the Move now, you know, you'll be able to play this, because whenever I give him a DualShock, he just can't grasp this. He can't grasp the whole, like, you know, using both of his thumbs to control the player and stuff, and like, he just doesn't get it. But with the Wii remote, he's like, you know, it's easy for him, he controls it. I gave him the PlayStation Move, boom, he jumped right into it like it was his fucking second nature. It was like, oh shit, like it was just incredibly easy for him just to go ahead and adapt and play, and it was great. And me and him were playing co-op and Lost in Nightmares and stuff, which is DLC that I haven't played, and I have to say that was fucking awesome. And without a doubt, PlayStation Move with Resident Evil 5, like I said before, is the definitive way to play Resident Evil 5. If you haven't played it with the PlayStation Move, then yeah, you still experience the game. It's still a fun game to play with other people, but without the Move, man, you just haven't played the game how it should be played. And that's the same. People will say the same thing to you about Resident Evil 4. You haven't played the game how it should be played if you haven't played it on the Wii. But that's all I gotta say about Resident Evil 5. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna get into this one really. I talked about this enough in my first video about, you know, sports champions. What I do have to say, since I got the second motion controller, it's definitely a lot better with that second motion controller, because when I first had it, I just had one. But with the second motion controller is badass, especially the Gladiator dual thing on this is awesome with that second motion controller. They can really like make a great game out of kind of that concept. Really, they really could. And what I do hope, I hope that this kind of has some kind of the same technology that's in the motion controller, because you know, without something like this, you wouldn't be able to really move around, you know. I'm not sure if y'all really catch on what I'm saying. Like, if y'all, for those of you that have PlayStation Move, okay, you control your character when you're playing the Gladiator game. You control your character with two of these. One's to block and one's to attack. Now, without an analog on this, you can't freely move your character. As of right now, your character moves on his own. So what I'm saying is that, let's say there's a full-fledged video game coming out and it uses one of these and that, will I still be able to control like moving my shield and stuff with this, so that I can be able to move around and everything? Like, I don't know if that same type of technology is in this. That's what basically I'm trying to say. Okay, now I'm going to talk about iPet real quick. iPet, I don't really play this game too much. I played it like 2 or 3 times just to kind of get a feel for it, see what it's all about, so I can help my, you know, nieces and nephews when they play a lot easier. And I have to say that this game is probably, not probably, this game is the most impressive move game there is out right now. Without a doubt, it's the most impressive. It utilizes the motion controller, the camera, and everything to the fullest extent, because they put you on the screen with this little monkey, and as long as your lighting is straight and everything, you can fully use your hands for everything and use the motion controller for a few things. And it just works so seamlessly, and it works so well that it's like, you look at it, it's like, wow, like really, like you actually just, you know, like I see my niece just, you know, petting it, and then you can see it, like, you know, like kind of like going, you know, I don't know, man, like just getting into it and shit, and fucking what else? There's just a whole bunch of stuff. You bring out the toys. There's one toy that has like this ghost that swings around on it. You can see it like getting scared when you bring the ghost close to it and stuff like that. You can see that facial expression change on it. When you try to catch it, it jumps away. You know, you can push them over. You can tell them to pounce and jump up. And it's not like it takes a second to register. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? You start moving your hands around, he starts looking at it. You know, it's dope. Like, the technology that's behind that thing is fucking great. And I know there's been games like it in the past and stuff, but this really sets a new, I guess, bar for this type of game, and it works damn well, and it was well worth the money, man. I mean, I don't buy games just for myself. You know, I gotta buy games for people that, you know, usually come over my house regularly, and, you know, and like I said, my nieces and nephews, I'm usually watching them sometimes, and hey, I had to get something for them, and they really love it and they enjoy it. And honestly, if you have a kid and you have the PlayStation Move and you don't have iPad, you need to fucking get it, because it's a must-have, and kids fucking love this goddamn game. They fucking love it. No joke. Now we're gonna get to the game of games. Right here, goddammit. Right here, goddammit. Heavy Rain. Okay, first I'm just gonna say this. If you've played Heavy Rain with this, which is most likely what you played it with, it is bullshit compared to playing with this combination. It is straight bullshit. It's the same difference between what I was talking about with Resident Evil on everything else except for the Wii. Like, it's bullshit. First of all, you control your character just by moving this. You don't have to hold down no button like before. You move the analog stick, your character fucking moves. The motion controller, you move it side to side. You know, depending on where you move it is how he moves his head and what he looks at. And it's just badass. Everything is incorporated into this, and it works so beautifully. It works so flawlessly. I can't encourage people enough to fucking play, especially if you love Heavy Rain. Play that shit again, but with this. God, that shit is beast. It is beast. Point blank. It is fucking sick nasty. It is beast. Like no bullshit. Beast. But someone was walking by about that time when I said beast. But yeah, it's this game still to this day, it's my favorite game this year so far. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. And definitely need the Move to play it. And just like what I said with Resident Evil being a definitive gaming experience with the Move, Heavy Rain, the definitive way to play Heavy Rain is with the PlayStation Move. It just is. And honestly, just to close this out, the main reason why I got the Move is not to play games like this, or even like this. I didn't get the Move to buy casual games. I bought the Move to play games like this and like this. That's why I got the Move. You probably will never see me buy another PlayStation Move game. It's all gonna be about the hardcore titles, because I seen the potential in the Wii, and I was like, wow, okay, this is coming over here with the PlayStation brand. I'm like, okay, I definitely got to do it, and it's already fucking paying out for me. It's already paying out. And with SOCOM and Killzone and all these other games that are coming out, they're gonna be using it. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be using it 100% with this controller, but I definitely want to try it out to play it, and if it works well, then I will use it. But anyways, I'm out of here, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out, y'all.